come out of the walls. They look like basically metal mannequins. Weirdly enough, they look like what you've seen, what Natasha's body looks like when she is in there.
Okay. I'm going to shoot one of them.
The one on Leech, the one on Raylan, one of the...
I'll go for the one on Leech.
Okay.
No, Raylan was just hurt, right?
He was.
But he has a lot of health.
He does.
I only took 8 damage.
Would probably kill me if that hit me. So
you hit the one on Raylan. I have better AC than him, and I can negate an attack.
I'll shoot the one on
took
Raylan.
basically half his health away in one hit. I also rolled max damage.
Okay, great. So what's there?
4.
So I had 4. I'm like burst firing, so that's 5.
Burst firing is a +2.
Okay, that's 6. I have combat projectile 1, so 7. Is that all? Or do I get more?
Seems like it. Seems correct to me. You hit. Roll damage.
Do I add more for the fact that it's burst fire or not? I've forgotten.
+2 damage.
Oops.
Okay, you take a good chunk out of him, but it's still up. It does look very, very wounded, though. Okay, next. Mapachin.
I will shoot the one on Raylan.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Just before I shot, I apparently shout the word "Fes Brilliant." There you go.
What the fuck?
It's okay. So the armor class is 4. I get a 1 because my dexterity is so damn high. Do I get anything from my level?
A +1, I believe.
I'm level 3. If you say so. And I'm a warrior. Do I get just a +1 for being a warrior? I can't remember how that worked.
Yep.
You get a +1 from dexterity, +1 attack bonus for being a warrior, plus your skill bonus, plus their AC.
Okay. So nothing for my level.
I don't think level 3 gives you a bonus to attack bonus. Let me check.
Instead of, breaking the attack bonus down by level, they break it down by groups of, 3 levels or 4 levels. It's strange.
Okay. It's fine.
Yeah, once you get a level 4, you'll have a +3 attack bonus.
Which is weird, because they could have just given you a 0 at level 1, a 1 at level 2, a 3 at level 3, a 4 at level,
You hit. Roll damage. It's probably dead. Yeah, it's dead. It's blown to pieces.
Yay.
Did he ask if we needed to take the bodies back alive? I mean,
he didn't specify alive or dead.
Okay, it's fine. Of course, if he's speaking about metal men as well, he probably doesn't care about
probably safer if they're dead. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they ever really alive?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That's so
Do we
fucking
have
bad.
anything that
1,
could
2,
even
3, 4.
incapacitate it?
Okay, we're going for Natasha.
Stun grenades, maybe?
Natasha's AC is 4. Doesn't hit. And she'll answer in kind with her thunder gun. Is it thunder gun she's using? Yeah, the thunder gun.
So her core doesn't give off radiation, but it powers a thunder gun.
The thunder gun isn't attached to her. It's the thunder gun you found in the Sydney.
It's a banana gun.
Do 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 do.
She misses.
Banana gun.
Do 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 do.
Raylan.
Banana gun.
Do 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 do.
What I was trying to say is that on a surface examination, Natasha looks like just any other human. Raylan.
Yeah, roll 17.
Okay. And this guy is going for you.
Me?
Yes. And he hits.
Oh, shit.
24 for Santa Claus.
7 damage.
Okay.
Hey, little child, you go to bed.
And now it's this guy who's on leech. Almost hits. God damn it. Leech.
I'll shoot the guy on Raylan.
Okay. Okay. Albert.
The Raylan one again.
Okay. Roll damage.
Wow.
Boom!
Wow.
Bam.
You shredded to pieces. Holy shit.
I say, derriere!
Mapachin, there's 2 left. One of them is trying to hit Leech. The other one's trying to hit Natasha.
I will turn to the one on leech now.
Okay.
No offense, Natasha. Holy shit. Is that a crit?
There's no crits in this game.
Can there be crits?
If there's crits for you, there's crits for the enemy.
Okay.
And I don't think you want that. Yeah, you shred that guy as well. Only the guy on Natasha left.
Actually, I'd be okay with crits on the enemy because I would just use my warrior power to negate that attack.
He misses. Natasha's turn to answer. This is just a missing fest between these 2 bots. Yep. Raylan. Leech.
I shoot the one on me.
The one on you is dead.
Then I shoot the other one.
Yeah, it's
Bam.
It's destroyed into its component parts, and then some.
Almost as easily killed as the Jolly Boys.
Are you alright, Raylan?
Yep, I'm fine. I takes another swig. A really
Half
big
of it
one.
pours out of him.
Natasha's like, You're bleeding profusely, Alan.
Mm-hmm. A bit of a help, and then I'm fine.
Are you sure you can keep going? Or do I have to...
I
or
can
should I
limp.
escort you back to the ship?
Shouldn't we just take one of these and go?
We could. Then we wouldn't know much about what happens.
So these things are made
there's
out
obviously
of
something else.
the wall.
No, they looked like they were made out of the wall, but once they attacked, they just look like mannequins that are made of metal. And Natasha's like kneeling alongside one of them, just looking it over. She rips out, she starts ripping apart the chest. And just finds circuits. And she looks like relieved.
Sorry, she looks relieved?
Yes. And
what?
She says, these aren't AIs, these are just drones.
Okay.
Yeah, Raylan starts limping back to the ship. Go on without me.
Well,
So
if I can if I can lift one of the things, I will carry it back to the ship.
it weighs as much as a body.
Alright, well, yeah, I'll throw one of those over my shoulders.
Yeah. Natasha drags one along. One that was the most destroyed. So she's dragging a torso along with a head.
Okay.
Do you guys want to bring all of them?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
just everything.
Yeah, we probably should.
Mappachine's really strong. She'll
Okay.
carry some
Yeah,
junk.
no problem. You can bring all of them into the ship. And you're back on the ship.
Okay. Throw Raylan in the med bay.
Yes.
Just throw me in there.
Figuratively.
Yeah, Natasha says, I'll attend to you, Raylan, once we are on our way to Duibos. If that's alright with you.
Mm-hmm. And is Phil there?
Yes.
Yes, everyone's back on the ship.
Captain, don't forget about the drugs, Captain.
Oh yes. We'll look into the drugs. Everyone else up still for a bit of casual drug dealing?
And how?
Oh, so we use the number. Should I give it to the number 2 Mabachine and Leech because they have better connection to the underworld, and tell them to try and get connected with this person?
Say Kang sent ya.
Yes, Kang.
Leech, do the honors.
Okay, so Raylan flies you back to the city. Yeah, I guess Mapachin and Leech, you can go on. Raylan, Natasha drags you into the med bay
Yeah.
to start taking care of you. Leech and Mapachin, I believe you go back to wearing quote-unquote civil clothing.
Yeah, inside the city, yes. Or civilization.
Okay, so you go to the address, and it is like, I would say an opium den.
Ooh.
Yeah, inside. And the proprietor is, well, the owner comes up to you, takes a short bow, and is speaking in Mandarin with you.
I'll
Well,
return the
shit.
greeting in Mandarin.
Oh, you speak Mandarin. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm from a Mandarin planet.
Yeah, he looks at you, Leech, a bit surprised that you know Mandarin, and says, and asks, "Where are you from?"
I've lived on many planets, some of them where this language is spoken. But let us get down to business. And I set down the large body I'm carrying.
The drone body.
Yeah.
He looks shocked to see that and says, What is this?"
The metal man you requested?
It wasn't this guy.
Oh. Well, then I didn't bring it, obviously.
Yes.
You could have just said
planet.
that.
We're back on this planet trying to get some drugs. We haven't gone back to the other planet
The guy
yet.
who won isn't doing boss.
Then I just say, let's get down to business. You know what we're here to get.
Yes. What is your poison? How may I assist?
Ultra speed.
Yeah, I just rattle off whatever Albert told us to pick up.
What is it that you want them to pick up, Albert?
Blue meth.
Blue meth, a little bit of the spicy banana, some quim jiggles, and whatever else is going cheap.
What the fuck? First, Stardust is the most common. And
Okay,
the most
some of that. Blue Stardust.
abused.
1 Stardust, please.
Are those for you? Of course, yes. I'll have a room prepared for you.
No, we were wanting to get some high quality illegal drugs for trafficking off world. Is what we were wanting to do. We don't care what it is, to be honest.
Skooma.
Skooma.
Yeah. Do you have any moon sugar?
Yes. That can be a drug. Moon sugar.
That's what you make skooma out of.
Yep. But he says, well...
Whatever he has a deal on. If there's like 2 medium skoomas for half off today, we'll take that.
Like, he explains that I don't export drugs off planet.
You're not exporting them, we are. You're selling them to us.
Well, the volume I have isn't that high. I'm sorry, but...
Do you know of any suppliers in the area that do have volume for sale?
Well, the ones that I know of, well, they aren't in the planet right now. You see, they come from, and he looks around to make sure no one else is hearing besides you and him and Mapachin, but Mapachin doesn't speak a lick of Mandarin. And he says, well, they come from Flursing. That's where I get most of my supplies.
All right. Well, thanks for your help. And Leech just says to Mampachin, yeah, this guy don't got shit.
Wonderful.
It's just a small business.
Sure looks it.
You get a text message from Raylan that says, "Get me one of everything." Yeah.
You get a message back that says, "Dude's small time. They're all sold out."
You just get a frowny face back.
Yeah, so they aren't sold out, but yeah, okay. Uh,
So, are there any customers in this place that are well dressed?
a few, yes. Drugs are legal in this planet.
So yeah, I'm gonna approach one of those guys and try to start up a criminal conversation.
Okay, how do you start that?
Well, I'll try to purchase a small amount of like a few hits of their best, whatever that guy's using, and then I'll just come over and offer him some and start up, normal small talk. Come to this system often.
He thanks you for the dose, which is 100 credits, by the way. And he says, I live here. I'm from the planet.
You like living here on what planet are we on? Iona?
Iona, yes. He says, well, it's fine enough. Business goes all right. Can't complain much.
How would you like to make some money? My friends and I, you see, we're traveling through this system and we're looking to pick up a large quantity of that hit I just gave you right there.
He says, well, I do not deal with this. Specifically, I
didn't think you did. I was hoping because you come to an establishment like this, you might know some people that do deal with this. Anyway, if
you
you could put us
the owner, is that it?
No, he doesn't have any product, so I was hoping maybe you knew of some other establishments you went to that would have product. If you know anybody, we'd be willing to cut you in 10% of the deal. Here's my contact information if any names come to mind, and enjoy the rest of that. We got to take off now, and then I leave.
Yeah, he thanks you for the hit and puts your number in his pocket, your card, I believe, in his pocket.
It's just my compad information.
Yeah, he registers it and says, "Well, if any names come up, I'll think of it."
10%.
How long will you be staying in the planet for?
Another day or two.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Let's go, Mappa.
Hell yes.
So you guys wait out 2 days, right?
Apparently.
Okay, so Raylan, you recover your level in hit points per day of full rest, plus 4. Yes, plus 4.
Okay, so 7 per day.
No, 5.
Did you say my level and plus 4?
Yeah, I said the plus 4 counting in the 2 days that
okay.
Natasha's looking after you.
So I get 7 back now, not per day.
You get 3, you get 10 hit points in 2 days.
Yay!
Yeah, and once you're out of the med bay, she's like, yeah, I stitched you up as much as I can. As long as you don't do anything too harsh with those stitches, should be good.
Okay.
Let me see if your new contact got you something. Okay. All right. So, your new friend, whose name I'm going to get now, Mr. Tao. Mr. Tao calls you up, Leech. Did you give him your name? Like Leech? Right?
Yep. Told him to ask for Leech.
Yeah, he says, Mr. Leech, I believe I have a job for you. A job of opportunity for you.
It's the guy that I gave the card that we were looking for drugs?
Yep.
It's like,
That's
you
it.
found me some product?
I have. A friend of mine runs a very healthy business in the planet, and he has come up with a new client in another system that needs a quick delivery. If you are interested, the planet that you are going to is Caboria.
Not really looking to head to Scaboria, or we were just trying to buy drugs. We're not really a courier service so much as we're trying to buy some product. Do you know anybody that's just selling?
Well, he is selling as well. He does have enough volume to sell to anyone.
Yeah, I mean, in the future we might take up a job like that, but we've got some promises already made, and Scaboria isn't one of them.
Understandable. Well, if you wish, I will give you this friend's contact information, and you can jot out the details with him.
Yes, please do. Let him know I'll be contacting him shortly.
I will.
So as soon as I get the guy's number, I send a text message or however you said to contact the dude.
Mm-hmm. And back comes a message from Mr. Kwan. Mr. Kwan wants to basically set up a meeting with you to, get to know his customer and see how much you are, going to buy.
How much are we going to buy?
How much space we have, I think.
Guessing we run out of money before we run out of space, because drugs aren't very heavy.
Yeah. And I'll tell you this right now, no one has 80 tons of drugs with them.
I'll take 160,000 pounds of cocaine, please.
I'll take my whole cargo hold of cocaine, please. What the fuck? So, how much are you looking to buy, Mr. Leach?
How much money does everyone have to spend on drugs?
I can spend 10,000.
Works for me.
I'll spend 5,000.
I don't know. I mean, I have let's say 20K.
Well, why don't we all spend the same amount? Otherwise, the math's
Okay.
getting funny. So we all just do
5
5.
from everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natasha's like, who are you intending to sell that to, Leech?
People that sell drugs to individuals at the retail level. You see, Natasha, the way the supply chain works is somebody manufactures the drugs. They manufacture a very large quantity, more drugs than any one person could ever take. They then sell those drugs in divided up amounts to people who know people who sell drugs to individuals, right? So they sell it to that guy, he sells it to the guy who then breaks it up into individual portions and they sell it to the actual user. In fact, sometimes the actual user ends up really buying for like a group of people. You know, he'll get like his 5 user buddies to all give him money, and then he'll go to the guy and they'll buy a whole bunch and then break it up. So sometimes there's even another generation of distribution.
Okay.
Have you
I'll
ever
see
done
what
drugs,
this-
Natasha?
I do not have an organism to process them, I'm afraid.
We have DNA. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Well, unless you can create a whole organic body that accepts an AI body, an AI mind, then I'm afraid I cannot do them. Besides, the DNA sequence that you saw was your own.
What?
I think he's saying she's basically it just does a weird scan thing back on you, so it bounces it back or something. It's like
Wouldn't
a
that be-
cloaking thing for robots.
Wouldn't that be really obvious?
Maybe
It's
they
like,
were just really bad
this
designers.
This DNA is male.
Yeah,
It has a Y chromosome in it.
The scanner gave
Oh.
off a Y chromosome, yeah. Which was weirder.
Like, you could only get scanned by women, otherwise it'd be really obvious that you're an AI,
Sex change.
right?
But she says, well, I'll play along. Let's see where this goes.
So we want to buy $25,000 worth of drugs.
God damn, that's a lot. That's a fucking ton of drugs.
That would get you about, if you're going for super, super high quality, maybe 12.5 pounds of weed in Seattle right now.
12.5 pounds. How much is that in real people?
Of the marijuanas. That is almost 6 kilos of weed.
Okay.
Which, by weight, is not very much.
Yeah, it's not very much. I just realized
By
that.
dosage, it's a ton, right? Because
Yeah.
most people smoke about 1/4 to 1/2 gram in one setting. So if you've got 6,000 grams, yeah, you've got like 12,000 to 25,000 doses, if you will, like little joints.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's like a powdered drug, you know, where a dose is
Mhm.
like 0.1, it'd be even less, be like 3 kilos, you know, like maybe 3 kilos of cocaine.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's model this off real world. Let's talk to the drug lord, Aaron. Drug lord Aaron is going to
It's a legal
guide us
product
through
here.
this. Yeah, right. Come on.
It is, though.
Yeah, it straight up is 100% legal in Washington State.
Yeah, I know. I was kidding. So you're going to meet up with Mr. Kwan. Yeah, he greets you in his lovely abode with a view to the sea. And you expose that you want to spend 25,000 in drugs, correct?
Mm-hmm.
He asks, which kind are you interested in the most?
Whatever the kids are using these days.
Stardust.
Yeah.
Let's say it's the cocaine equivalent of today.
Space Coke.
Space Coke. Super Space Coke.
The final high.
Yeah. And he says, well, I manufacture the highest quality, I would say, in this planet. So it is an expensive taste, let's say. I must admit.
Don't do the stuff myself, but I hear it's very good.
Well, you can use it in your marketing to sell it to whoever it is that you are going to distribute it to.
I believe one of my crewmates has a medicinal Space Coke card, so he might use that
one.
It's got what kids crave.
Okay.
It's got electrolytes.
So yeah, you buy 25,000 worth of Space Coke, aka Stardust, which would be the equivalent of what you can spend now on cocaine, as per Aaron's indications.
What looks like the biggest party planet in the system?
The biggest planet? What do you mean? The
Party
biggest
planet. Where do they
planet.
really need? Where do they really need a big load of coke right now?
Well, what you're carrying isn't like a huge load of coke. It is quite a bit of coke. It's considerable.
Not big and not enough coke for Harriel, apparently. Like 25k of coke, not enough. It's like an afternoon, apparently.
Charlie Sheen over here.
Consider what you see in the news being busted. Consider what you're carrying, which is 3 kilos. 4 at max. You know, what you're carrying isn't that.
So what you're saying is we're small fries right now.
Yes, you're small fries.
We're like the amount that you'd probably find smuggled in someone's butt, kind of, rather than like someone's flying a plane over from another country full of coke.
You're like the independent coke dealer who makes between $150,000 and $200,000 a year, distributing coke, who doesn't work for a large organization. Okay, yeah. You're like an independent mom and pop small business coke dealer.
Okay. So we're like Coke, Smiles, and Dreams is our motto.
Well, that depends.
That's really probably still enough cocaine to get you sent to jail for life in some states in the U.S.
Yeah. Well, it depends on where you want to sell it, you know. Unia is the, you know, quote-unquote Amsterdam, where every drug goes. But I don't think you want to sell it here, because it's also cheaper to get it here.
Yeah. I reckon Dubious really wants some.
Dubious, let me check.
Failing that, we can go back to Cardice. It's cold out there, and we want to talk really fast and feel very confident about ourselves.
To compensate for very many things.
Well, you see, shrinkage occurs in the genital area under extreme cold conditions.
Well, I don't know where you want to go with the coke. It's really not up to me to say where you're going with it. It's your decision to make.
We really shouldn't go to Cardice with the coke, because, I mean, what if we drop it? Like in all the snow and shit.
That makes perfect sense.
We'll never be able to find it.
This shit is bright blue.
Oh.
So some of the
Mirko.
permafrost on Cardice.
This thing is bright blue. It almost glows in the dark.
Yeah, Cardice would probably be the best place to sell it because Albert will know people there.
Yes.
And if we
Cardice.
get caught and in trouble, your parents can get us out of it.
Yes.
I mean, I've often had parties with much more than 25,000 space credits worth of space coke. But don't tell father.
So, Cardice is the destination?
Yes.
Okay. Right now, or do you want to jump to Dubas to deliver the drone body?
I think we're probably going to make our way round through the Goonhild direction up to Dubos, and then maybe back round to Cardice.
So, Dubas first.
Yes.
Okay. Pilot. Go for it.
Okay.
Wow, in Connecticut, the sale of 1 ounce of cocaine gets you a minimum of 5 to 20 years and a maximum of life.
Wow.
1
I'm going from you.
ounce. That's a 16th of a pound, or 28 grams.
Okay, you're in Fromia in 8 days.
Do I get any HP back?
Yeah, you're pretty much maxed
full.
by then. So, Raylan, you have a few side projects, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to follow up on any of them?
I wouldn't mind doing some science rolls.
On what?
Well,
I think you have the shock rifle still unfinished,
yeah.
as well as the schematics Dr. Richter gave you.
Yeah, and I also have the, better version of the hollow projector decoy thing.
Oh, yes. So which one do you want to work on during these
Remind
6
me,
days?
the weird schematics, what were they for?
You don't know yet. You rolled too low.
Oh, well, let's roll on that then.
Okay, you can roll either science or post-tech.
Post-tech.
Yeah, and if you, let's say, if you go to work on them and you declare, oh, I'm going to work on the weird schematics Dr. Richter gave us, Natasha would like to accompany you.
Yeah.
And see what they're about.
I mean, she's been helpful, so I'll probably just tell her that I'm going to do that.
Yeah, she tags along. She'll assist you with post-tech.
What was it? Post-tech, yeah.
Yeah, you got a +1.
Oh, shit. $11.
Okay. So, with a few hours of work, with both of you, I think, locked up in the workshop, what you managed to find from those schematics is several blueprints of how to build what seem to be bodies. Like the schematics represent bodies.
Ooh.
At first, and then there's this one part in the chest of this body that goes this sphere, this spherical thing. And Natasha points out that these are schematics to make bodies for me if necessary.
Do you need one, Natasha? A new one?
Not right now. I'm fine with this one. But I've heard of a few holes that can be quite effective at combat once the need arises.
Okay. Well, I guess once I know what they are, I stop like doing stuff with them. Just like categorize them or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Her current body is listed there as well.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if it breaks, we could build a new one.
Yes.
Or an army.
You could make drones out of those bodies, but you've seen drones around everywhere. But if you want a more specialized drone, yeah, you can build them a specialized body.
Like a butler drone.
You can do that, yes.
Holy shit, yes. Well, that's gonna be a goal, I guess, for later.
Build a butler drone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It always has a bottle ready. I never have an empty glass.
That's starting to remind me of an Archer episode.
Yeah, is there any more roles I can do? Or
Let's see how long this takes you.
Yeah.
Takes you 4 days of, a few hours each day working on this. So you have 2 more days to do whatever.
Would it help if I... No. I'm not gonna do that. I was going to take massive amounts of cocaine to work online. No.
We can do that in 2 days if you take half of our stash.
You can take it if you want to.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Do you want to try it out?
Roll for addiction.
Isn't it something like you go crazy and could become psychic if you do coke?
What?
In real life, yeah. I don't know about this game.
Okay.
Okay. You get powers if you do drugs.
Yes.
In real life. Okay.
Yes.
How to stay up all night and think you're good at dancing.
I totally take a hit before I roll again.
Really?
Before I start working again. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Okay then.
Oh god, Ryan.
Roll 3d6.
What?
3d6.
If we die in mid-space because we can't translate to normal space, I'm going to be irritated.
You gain that in temporary hit points.
Well,
we go into fun
temporary
space.
hit points.
Yes. You gain a +2 to hit anything, and you can think of nothing but physical activity. You need to burn that excess energy somehow.
What? Oh.
You cannot do anything.
Start fucking.
Anything that requires, intelligence. You cannot do it at all.
It had the absolute opposite effect. Well, okay.
It just, yeah.
Party!
Yeah, they're like party. Woohoo!
Raylan, have you heard of something
Running
called the
around the
Mile
ship.
High Club?
No, what is it? Woo!
Space Cook should boost your intelligence.
Yeah, that's
This
what
one
I
does.
thought.
Makes you think you're more intelligent, but you aren't.
This one's a heavy stimulant that basically makes you better at hitting and spending energy.
It's like Jet.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I just run around the ship that whole night. You know, offering people drinks.
And after 5 hours,
yeah.
you crash.
Yeah.
A hit lasts for very long, though. Well, it has the chance
5 hours
of lasting very
super
long.
intense partying.
Yeah, you are exhausted by the end of it.
This is what's going on in the ship.
Oh my god.
You can't see it. Not allowed to. You can see after screen.
I'm gonna post this to chat so they can see. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening in the ship. Yeah, that's very accurate. Braylon, what do you do with this newfound boost?
I run all over the ship and like give people like shots and just scream, you know, party.
A lot of booze is
Love,
being
love,
drank
love.
as well. So
Yeah.
nothing makes cocaine better than alcohol.
Yeah.
Probably that's what made it last 5 hours. Natasha's just observing you.
Mm-hmm.
Running around.
like a scientist watching a monkey.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, you feel like utter crap.
I just pass out, I guess.
No, you're not getting off that easy. You have to endure it and be miserable.
Well, yeah, but that comes tomorrow. I don't do anything the day after that. I will.
Okay, you're just feeling like shit.
Yeah, I maybe I drink some more, but no more coke. No more crazy moon dust.
You cannot breathe through your nose.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the most annoying side effect of cocaine.
Okay.
We've got 2 days of no nasal airflow.
Yeah. And by the end of it, you guys arrive on Fromia.
Annoying Raylan's mouth breathing.
Yes, Mapachin?
What day is it? How long did it take us to get to Fromia?
The 15th of August.
September.
Yes. September already? Shit! I need to do 2 GM turns again.
That's what happens. We wanted to get some space coke.
Traveling takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
We need to refuel.
So, take that out of the money.
You just jumped once.
Yeah.
Is it not one fuel each time you jump?
Yeah.
So we're on Fromia now.
You are on Fromia, yes. You jump once. From Unia to Fromia.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
You refueled on Unia once you arrived, right?
Did we?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure we did.
If you say so. I haven't been paying the best attention, I'm sorry, tonight.
It's okay.
Okay, we're going to Gunhill?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah. But all the space coke and Natasha are just and things are hidden away in the hidey hole at the moment.
Natasha refuses to go to the cargo.
No, I don't mean
to
Natasha.
To the cargo lighter.
I misspoke.
You mean me?
They're gonna detect your radiation, Natasha.
And yours, Leech.
Yes, but I'm a human. They're looking for my radiation, expecting it.
I just don't see how they can be on the lookout for technology that they don't have yet.
You got me. How can they detect a knife in your pocket? I don't know. They've got magical sensors.
because they know what a knife is.
Okay, 6 more days to Gunhild.
Well, it would. I mean, just because you don't know what something is doesn't mean you can't see it, right?
Need to refuel, I think.
You do, and by the time you arrive on the Paradise, I'll probably have to do another fucking turn.
You have to do like 4 turns or something.
And we'll have to pay the
I'm
fucking
on
ship
2.
payments again.
I'm on 2 turns already.
Okay.
I owe 2 turns
Well.
to the system.
It's about to be 4th hour.
Yeah, we're
So
nearly done.
maybe we should end it on Gunhild after
Yeah.
paying the petrol.
Yeah.
We'll end it here. Experience for today. It's going to be 400 each.
Oh, nice. You leaving a nice message for
Hashtag
next
memory
session.
hacks.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Say 400.
Yes. Some of it came from the drone combat, a lot of it came from NPC interaction. And what's about to happen once you get to Gunhild as well, which you'll find out next week.
Yeah, I imagined going through like this place with a bunch of drugs, a reactor, and a fucking AI. Probably like would draw a tiny bit of attention to us.
No.
You've come through Gunhild several times with an AI in tow, and nothing's happened.
Yeah, I know. We've got
Exactly.
so much stuff now. It's like really built up.
They love us, man. We're cool.
Nice.
We have a good reputation on this planet.
We're the opposite of flagged.
The captain of the ship is
Green.
registered with the government.
No, they probably can't do a good scan on every ship because there's too much ship traffic.
Oh yeah, Gunhild is just awful with ship traffic.
Sort of the same way that customs only searches like 1 in 500 containers that enters any country.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a D500, and if you land on a 1, you're it.
You gonna roll a D500?
You're off the hook.
Woohoo!
But that was so close, considering the sample size. That was very close.
How much XP did we get? 400?
400.
Okay.
400.
Well, thank you very much for everyone playing the game. Thank you, Harrell, for jamming the game.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you, everyone that came and watched.